That is a good example of a base. But I know that a lot of people are interested in making bases, and I do understand that if you have talent, skills, imagination, and actually know how to put things together. But yeah, this base is, well, it's expanded a couple of times because I put, I have even stuff to pick up. I put from the start mission with building the base on here as well. So I just build it up really. At some point I actually stopped using my workforce, which is, I guess, is quite normal. We all more or less do that at some point because we end doing a lot of things, being far away and stuff like that. So that is very often what happens. I'm a little bit proud of the windows I put in because that gives. I love these windows parts with the wooden buildings. And remember, this is permanent, so if you run around too long where you are supposed to be protected, the environment might get you. But I love these window sides. And one of the things I find very difficult with bases is actually building the power supply and how much do you need, what do you actually need to do and all that. But this was the first base that was a roughly normal planet. It's not entirely normal because it has very hot rainstorms, but apart from that, and you can be out for quite a while. And there was a crashed freighter there which helped me get some money in the beginning. Always nice, always nice. And yeah, and I actually have a double landing pad, which is slightly stupid. And now down the line I actually should just disband that one. Well, I could just have moved it, couldn't I? Okay, I have one which is down in the ground, and that was not on purpose. It was a mistake, and can't even get hold on it. So yeah, there it is. So if I build one here, landing pads are here. So build one here. Go there. Yeah, that was probably not the smartest to do. But go here, call my starship. It cost me a navigation data, but hell, I have plenty of them. And then go down where I think I know where it is. Here. And just pick it up and put it up where it actually is visible. So then there is one extra if someone wants to come visit. So yeah, it's hanging over my but you don't actually have to build things on the ground. But I will say I have chosen to build my base at a site because there is always a lot of flat ground, and that is actually, I find, useful. So why would you build in timber when you can build in steel? And well, I personally think building in timber gives a better option. This is not really working as I wanted it to. Okay. So I'm trying to merge two things here. So I built a ramp which goes into the ground, but at least now I can walk up and down without too many hassles. And I know 9 out of 10 would probably have done something smarter. I will not admit I'm smart. I will not even try to pretend I'm smart. This is the building which is a prefab, which is the first one you're supposed to build. I don't like them. I don't think they have any soul whatsoever. Just my opinion. So of course, one thing that people tend to do as well is actually they start building things which is much more interesting and well looking. So I don't have any glass. Of course not. I didn't know I needed some. But one of the things I very often do, I actually have a ship which is dedicated to when I build. Which I of course have to put somewhere else. Question is, do I have glass? Not much. Okay. But I have a lot of things to actually do things. Then I can use my refiner, or I can my personal refiner, or I can go down here and do it. And as I don't want to spend a lot of money on doing anything, I'm actually just going to make some glass. I don't know how much I'm going to need. This is just a little bit of an experiment to show how you can improve the outlook of what you're doing and stuff like that. And yeah, this is permanent, but it works on all difficulties. The process is the same. And as Wicked said, you sometimes need to plan a little bit more ahead, which is one thing which I'm not very good with when it comes to bases. I have intentions very often to build a very nice base and make it look like $1 million, or $1 billion for that matter, not $4.99. So I know I'm going to need more than 6, so I'm taking a stack more. There's a problem on permadeath and survival. You can only refine 250 at a time. That makes things drag out a little bit. So yeah, this kind of gameplay is something which just takes some time, but as said, I was going to take a tour around and look a little bit of some of my bases, because I've been requested to do so, and I try to accommodate what people actually ask me to. So I know that might sound a little bit so it's not really going to come on, so we need to edit the place parts first, which is C, and I'm going to remove this side. There, then go back and put these, and this one I want like that. The rest I put this way. You can turn them in different ways if you so like. Then I'm going to remove that one, that one, that one, and not that one. Then I am going, see, that's not the right one. There is different shapes and forms, and you can actually pretty much choose as you want. Some of it you just have to unlock it as you want. Actually, I think I want that one to be the other way around. There we go. So this might not look at a lot, but when you go in and take a look, it actually makes a whole difference, because now you actually have a lot of light coming in, and together with the windows. And this is very basic made, so just imagine where you can actually push this to be. And of course you can put in furniture and make it look like home, if that's what you want. So I'm not envy of the guy building a house in the mountains in America. No, not at all. So you can make things as homely as you actually want to. And yeah. Some people I know about have been doing this, sitting for hours just looking out their windows. And that's not my way of doing things, but the option is there if you want to. So that's the whole thing. So that was a little bit of a tour of this base. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, if I can find my base computer, I'm actually going to upload the photo to my, there it is, so I can see it like this when I'm looking at the teleporter once. I'll keep the name because this is my base one in Euclid, and that is what always make me able to come back home. So anyone following me who wants to go to Euclid and don't have a possibility, you can actually just link up with me and we can go here. So that is an option. So if I look at the next base I made, that is some relatively boring ones, but I made this in Yevahane because it was actually a little bit of a thought that this could become a community hub if anyone wanted to go there. So again, if you want to go to Yevahane and explore from there, it's not so crowded as the first 10 galaxies. We are out in galaxy number 24 here or something like that. This is a base which was actually made for the purpose of, it started as a Nexus mission where you have to build a base, and oh, I put something on it. And anyone coming visited this can actually just pick up the flowers. And there's one thing which is even better. I'm actually mining in here as well. This is the back room where the living quarters is supposed to be. And there's a drop pod as well. this is again a quite primitive base, but if you come by here, feel free to go and get some silver. Everyone can pick this up, and it's absolutely fine. It's here for everyone to use. I don't need silver, but it's actually sometimes a good thing. This is a relatively nice planet. Usually mild. There's frequent sentinels, but they are actually not overly bad. I have no idea who put a cross up there. It could be it was just a tree, but yeah. So I will say, if you see something you would like to know, how do I do that, then please feel free to ask. But this one is actually connecting two buildings via prefabs, which I had to make because of the Nexus mission, and oh yeah, there's also glowing floating crystals. And there's plans to make a KFG in the cellar, but I need some expert help to do that. So yeah, more power here because I have the industrial part. And this is made in stone, not in wood, so this is I prefer stone most of the time, so that's unfortunately stone does have the same cool roofing. They have some interesting one, but not so it works the same way as the wooden, but you could put wood on top of stone, so if you get that. And then if you go to the alloy one, there you can actually put skylight and stuff up. There is a lot of options, so yeah. Only your imagination set the limitations. Then there's the third base I have, and that is what I call my naughty base. Not that it's naughty as such, but thing is, it's placed very far away. And this is thanks to Wicked. Thanks, Wicked. He gave me a piggy ride to it. Well, we grouped up, and he took me here, and that is in a galaxy far, far away. And I feel right now I should put some music on, but I'm not, because then I probably will get a copyright strike. But the theme from Star Wars would probably be appropriate. I have not built a lot on this base, but it is situated in galaxy number 256. Yeah, I heard your question. There is only 255 galaxies. No, there was actually 257 or 58 from the beginning. Some of them have been closed off, but those who had access there could still use them. And if you group up with someone, you can actually get to these. Unfortunately, I have signed an NDA, so I cannot tell where it is exactly, but it is far, far away. The building itself is nothing special yet, but I hope it will become. There's some cover. And best way of actually showing this is just a 2-story square house. It is placed at a red ocean. Quite nice. It's a nice planet. It has quite okay environment and weather, so that's that is the thing. And this is a base in the works. When will I finish it? Who knows? I might die before I do. There is other things on this planet. There's other bases. This is a dirty little secret, if I may call it that. And what was the weather? It is blissful. And yeah, there is sentinels, but there is sentinels everywhere when you are on permadeath, to be honest. So I have made other prefab bases for some of the Nexus missions when they came up, but I am probably going to dismantle them at some point. But yeah, that's absolutely something to work on here. It looks almost like a Middle American temple. So that was my little tour, and I hope you enjoyed.